wasn't for your wellies, where would you be? This country would grind to a halt and no a thing would grow if it wasn't for the workers in their wellies. Wellies, they're wonderful, oh wellies, they're swell, if it wasn't for your wellies.
Welcome back to our family farm in Wicklow in Ireland. We're passionate about dairy and Irish farming. We want to be in the driving seat, telling our own stories, be in control of our own narrative when there's so many others not involved in day-to-day farming trying to do it for us.
Saturday afternoon, I'm just up here with Willie and the GAA heifers, giving them probably their last break of grass. As you can hear, it's extremely windy. It's been blowing a gale since early this morning. Around milking time there, it's just after taking up. I think there was rain forecast, but a lot of it is blown by us now. So, keep them horns to yourself. Yeah, we just spent the morning taking down beds and putting back up beds in the house, so there's a bit of a change on swapping around bedrooms, etc. So that has occupied us there for a little while. But Fionn is not back in today. He's back in on Monday now to get more slurry out. So yeah, it's been just a sort of boyish kind of a day. We gave the calves the far side of the road their last break of grass, and these are due it now. So we better get moving on before we get knocked down. Doesn't make any more noise. Job done. Saturday now. That'll keep them till Monday or so. And then we have to make a plan for where they're going to go. In the back of our mind that the herd test is on the 15th, so they either need to be closer to the yard at home to get to the crush, or just up the lane there where the van is, get a mobile crush that's up there, so, or semi-mobile, semi-permanent crush. But we'll have to get them moved on Monday. (6:20) in the morning, just coming down the yard in the New Holland to get our hook of the beat for the cows. Obviously it's extremely dark these days. The evenings are bet, the mornings are bet, and when it's a bit windy and wet, it'll be nearly 7 o'clock before it's daylight. Cows all in the shelter of the ditch out of the wind and a bit of drizzle. Come on girls, let's go. Come on, cows. It's a super football Sunday this morning. We have Sive in Ballinkill, the Wicklow Centre of Excellence, 12:15. She's an under 12 match. And then myself and Oscar have a refix under 15 championship game this evening at 6 o'clock to be in there for 5:30. Cows moved early, off to Ballinkill. Cows moved early, after the 11. Let's go, girls. Our dairy heifer calves on their last break of grass over there, moved them yesterday, taking advantage of the treat this morning. That bit of out misty driving rain. Be wet all day. Under 12 monster blitz in the Wicklow Centre of Excellence up here in Ballinkill. Under a very, very watery, thundery sky. We have a drizzle shower coming through. Hopefully that's all it is. So game one on our Super Football Sunday is over. Myself and Sive are just heading back across Asney Gap. Sive dominated their full back, coming out like Mick Lines of old, playing for Meath. It was super to watch. So under 12, they don't keep scores, but our team won. So we're heading home now and we'll get cows milked, and then it's on to the 11 for Oscar and he's under 15 championship. Drive it on.
So he's now Fionn here. It's 2:30 on Sunday the 7th of September. Sorry, my phone is dirty. Oh well, I don't know if it's going to improve much quality. Getting into cows. It's rainy and wet and miserable, may I say the word. But Dad and Oscar are in a rush to a football match early on today, so I'm getting into cows for that. And then we're doing a room swap in our house, so the place is fairly in a mess. So I'm going to go home and keep on trying to sort that out. I tried to get these cows in a foot, but they were just having none of it, so I resort to the quad now. Drake and Blue, that's how I remember that.
10 to 4 and the last row of cows going out. Called in a few reinforcements. Fionn got the cows in and he moved the wire for them this evening, and he's going to close them out now that as soon as the last row goes out. We also adjusted farm management this evening to our lifestyle, as in the cows didn't get beat this evening. I gave them an extra pull of meal. They'll be back on track in the morning. Takes about 20 minutes off milking, I suppose. So last row of cows going out. We're going to wash up the machine, give in our meal to calves, bit of grub, play some football with Oscar.
You're going to stand here and make sure there's a road. If one's out there, it doesn't matter.
Lamb on the run, lamb on the run.
And on the run.
Pretty sure that song is banned on the run, but it's a lamb on the run today. I'd love to know how they got out of Fort Knox there. Oh, what a good little lammy. Back together again. Me and Fionn ran out of the house, hide his jackets ready. Getting the sheep back in is a bit different to getting our calves back in. That was easy.
Monday morning, cows coming in. Mr. Moon watching all. Hi, girls. Flock of gulls joining us this morning. Lots of reseeding going on in the neighbourhood, so they're obviously making the most of that. Cloud ground. There's hundreds of them. Early morning meal delivery from Quinta Bottomless. Getting the job done. Ten past 10 Monday morning, the 8th of September. Cows are out there. Almost at the top of Jones's now. We've today's grazing and tonight's grazing left. The 12-hour strips are working quite well. They're doing reasonable clean outs considering the broken sort of weather and the fairly high inputs that they're getting in terms of meal and beat and stuff. Yeah, they're settled into the groove of the new strip now. They realise that as soon as they're finished milking they can head out, so there's no arse around in the yard. Although that said, they have their bale of hay gone, so to try and get another bale, we will get another bale for them today. What's going on today? Ellen is off at a farm walk. She's ringing me now, just hang on. So, yeah, 5-minute phone call. Ellen's away, she's a farm walk today. And Tina Healy, one of the 5 she has to do for her green cert. This is number 3, I think now. So, get that done. Myself and Fionn are in Dublin this afternoon. He's getting the scan results on his knee. He is currently up doing a grass measure. And getting 2 of the lambs in off the road. Them tramps are out yesterday evening. One of the neighbours rang, another neighbour rang this morning, they're out again. So that's what I'm doing after I get my bit of breakfast now, going up and see what the hell's going on with them. Keep them in, they're obviously Cheviots, just find a gap anywhere. Phelan is in, getting more slurry out. Meal in this morning. Lord Milk Lorry was in collecting. So it's all go. No joy for myself and Oscar yesterday evening in an under 15 championship match. Went okay in the first half and not so okay in the second half. Yeah, so cows out, breakfast time now, calves all fed with their meal and stuff, and we're going to drive it on for the day.
Ellen, the farm wife here. I'm doing the part contact part-time Green Cert course. We've just started level 6 and I'm hoping we're going to be done by Christmas. We've a lot of assignments to do before then, so fingers crossed.
Monday evening, it's about 5:30, getting the cows in. Decent sunny day here in West Wicklow. Cool start this morning, had the woolly hat on, but it's after brightening up super now all day. We got the results of Fionn's scan on his knee, so he has bone bruising on his tibia bone in his thigh and his fibia bone in his shin, so at the tops of both of them. So he's 3 more weeks rest before he can start back doing any physio or weight bearing exercises. So disappointing, but it could have been a lot worse. There could have been torn ligaments or all sorts of messing and damage. So lucky and unlucky in the same boat. Just up here in the last break, the last 5-hour break for the cows this evening up here in Jones's. Yeah, Fionn ran around this morning there and done a quick grass measure before we headed to Dublin. So yeah, grass is tipping away. Obviously the rain and stuff has helped. We're very much out of our moisture deficit now. We're not building covers. We wanted to build a heavier cover on the farm. We probably would have to bring back in silage. But with the change in weather conditions and stuff now, that's not something that we're going to do. We're not really in a position to do it anyway, because we don't have anywhere to feed it inside. And again, with the change in weather conditions, feeding silage out in the field is getting a little bit tricky. So we're going to continue with our beet and the 4 kilos of meal, which is driving on solids massively and keeping the litres up. So our pre-grazing yields, which is the amount of grass that's on the paddock before the cows go in to graze it, aren't really high. The heaviest covers that to be going into now is about 1500 or 1600 kilograms per hectare. Probably recommended this time of year is to be going into slightly higher covers, which would mean that you're building a total amount of grass on your farm. But again, like I said, without us bringing in silage to slow down our rotation even more, that's not going to happen. In the past, we found that we have done that and covers have got heavy, like over 1500 or 1600 kilograms, could be heading for 2000 kilograms per hectare, which is fine. But because the dry matter in the grass is so low at the moment, and if the weather really changed and continues showery and stuff the way it is, or got wetter, you're left with these real heavy covers that the cows just won't eat, and your solids drop and yield drops, and it's a no-win situation. So our plan for now is to continue as we are. Keep the pre-grazing yield as best we can to 1400 or 1500 kilograms per hectare. Like I said, we keep the beet and the meal in and keep cows happy. Get a bale of hay into the collecting yard now this evening, and that'll keep a little bit of fibre, a little bit of dry matter into them. It's all about keeping cows happy at the moment and keeping as much feed into them as we possibly can. And again, we'll recess at the weekend, or yeah, probably get Fionn to measure again on Sunday, see where we are. Drive it on. This is our cow from a video there, or a couple of videos ago. She's in there, the paddock with Honey and Drake and the other Cull cow. This is the lady that had the bad case of mastitis. As you can see, her udder has returned to sort of normal size and she's up actively grazing, starting to put on weight again. Delighted with the result of that. She's in good form. Okay everyone, that's it for this week's video. Short and sweet. It's been an uneventful weekend, footballing and weather, hospital trips, etc. So yeah, back to full-time farming tomorrow. We'll see you all next Saturday. As always, thank you very much for watching our videos. Please like and subscribe, that helps make the channel go, and we'll see you on Saturday. Drive it on.